أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ. Do they not reflect upon the Qur'an, or are there locks on their hearts? Locks on their hearts. So this means the more reflection you do of the Qur'an, the more your heart becomes unlocked to receive guidance and mercy. So this is the Qur'an. But the Qur'an also tells us our purpose in life. That our purpose in life is to worship Allah. That's simple. That's it. You're a slave of Allah. And you may think, what kind of purpose is that? Me, I'm free. I'm a liberal. I want to take over the world. And I want to establish liberalism everywhere. And I want to, you know, the pseudo-intellectuals, right? That's what I call them. They're not real intellectuals, honestly. Because they're the real slaves. Wallahi, they're the real slaves. Because if you're not a slave of Allah, you're a slave to 1,000 slave masters. As Muhammad Iqbal, the famous poet, what did he say? This one prostration you find very difficult frees you from 1,000 prostrations. Because brothers and sisters, you may think you're free, but you're a slave. You didn't choose your gender. You didn't choose your name. You didn't choose your ethnicity. You didn't choose your parents. You didn't choose your siblings. You didn't choose your culture. You didn't choose your economic status. You didn't even choose your DNA. You're enslaved to these things. You didn't choose capitalism that is over you. You were born into this ism. And you think you're free. You're just a reaction to these things. And you think you're free. You may say, I'm free. I can go to the shop and buy nice shoes. I could buy flat heel shoes or cat heel shoes. And I'm like, no, that's not freedom. That's a full sense of choice. Because the irony is, the reason you chose the cat heel shoe is not because you really like it. It's because you think that other people think that it looks good on you. I remember working as a project manager, and we used to have a personal assistant. And she used to wear these cat heel shoes. Green, nice green ones. I knew they were green because I was always lowering the gaze. So they were green, and I said to her, why do you wear these shoes? I was very open. Because she had plasters on her heels, bleeding. It was like foot terrorism. Yeah? I said, what are you doing to your poor feet? Oh, because it makes me feel good about myself. I'm like, okay, hold on a second. Why do you think it makes you feel good about yourself? Because they look good on you. Why do you think they look good on you? And I kept on asking the questions. You know what she said at the end? Because people like them. She said, you're a slave to society. So when she went to buy her shoes and she thought she had the freedom to choose between the flat heel and the cat heel, she chose the cat heel because there was some slavery in her mind subconsciously. The point is, we're slaves whether we think we're free or not. And the only way to free yourself, brothers and sisters, is by worshipping the one that created you. Allah knows Hamza better than Hamza knows Hamza. And Allah is saying, free yourself from all of these slave masters, your boss, your politician, your system, your culture, your ethnicity, your parents, your siblings, your society. You're enslaved to these things. Break the shackles, break this slavery, and enslave yourself to Allah, who is your true Lord, your Rabb. And He is not only your Lord, but He is the one that loves you more than your mothers love you, as the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said. And you have one slave master, Allah, who wants good for you and knows what's truly good for you. And this is true liberation. It is no wonder the Quran mentions the word for the soul, which is ruh. And the word ruh shares the same word, the meaning, the root, as the word raha. Raha in the Arabic language means serenity, freedom, peace, liberty. So the ruh is searching for this freedom, and the only way to find it is in the slavery and the worship of Allah, not the worship of creation. This is Islam, people. It is that simple. Allah knows you better than you know yourself. Free yourself from this slavery.